In this lecture, we're going to display the potion count in the UI. I want to give this to you as an exercise. You have all the knowledge to add this feature to our game. It's a repeat of everything we did in the last set of lectures. To help you, here's a list of steps. First, we must create the event from the Event Manager class. In addition, a method for raising the event must be available. This event is going to accept the potion count as a parameter. Otherwise, the UI won't be able to accurately reflect the correct data. Once the event is ready, raise the event when the player heals themselves. We'll send the potion count data with the event. From the UI controller, we'll define a variable to reference the potion label element. Lastly, we'll handle the event with a method to update the label. The label should be updated with the potion counts. Pause the video and give this exercise a try. Good luck. Welcome back. If you were able to accomplish the exercise, that's great. It wasn't an easy one. Otherwise, don't worry. Open the Event Manager class with Visual Studio Code. At the top of the class, define a new static variable for the event. The name of the event will be called onChangePlayerPotions. The UI is going to need the player's potion count. We should force methods to send this information. Add a generic to the event. The generic will be an integer. The integer type is the type we used for storing the potion count from the health component. After defining the event, let's define a method for raising the event. Below the other method, define a public static method called RaiseChangePlayerPotions. This method will have one parameter called NewHealthPotions with the integer type. As for the body of the method, let's call the onChangePlayerPotions ?.invoke method with the NewHealthPotions parameter. We're using the null conditional operator to prevent an error from being thrown. If the event does not have a method registered with it, an error will get thrown. Adding this operator prevents that from happening. The event is ready. Let's raise the event from the health component. There are two places where the event should be raised. Firstly, we should raise the event when the game starts. Secondly, the event should be raised when the player heals themselves. After all, the potion count does get reduced. Let's start with when the game starts. In the class, define the start method after the onEnable method. Inside this method, we should check the tag for the player. Otherwise, the UI would be updated when enemies are initialized. Add a conditional statement with the following condition. Compare tag constants.playerTag. In the body of this condition, let's run the Event Manager.RaiseChangePlayerPotions method with the potion count variable. Now the event will only run when the component is attached to the player. Let's copy this line of code. Next, scroll to the handleHeal method. We should raise the event after the player has been healed. At the end of the method, paste the method. We don't need the conditional statement. The handleHeal method only gets registered once. It won't be called for enemies. We're halfway finished with the exercise. The last few steps are to update the UI. Open the UI controller component. First, we must grab a reference to the element containing the label. At the top of the class, define a variable called PotionsLabel with the label class as the type. This variable should store the element. Let's do so from the awake method. It's the earliest possible location for setting our variables. At the bottom of the method, set the PotionsLabel method to the following. PlayerInfoContainer.QLabelPotionsLabel. Our element is ready. Next, let's register a method with the event. In the onEnable method, Let's set the event manager.onChangePlayerPotions event to a method called handleChangePlayerPotions. Just to be on the safe side, we should unregister the method. It's considered good practice. We should unregister the method when GameObject is destroyed. The best place to do so is from the onDisable method. It's going to be the same line of code, but with the -= operator. Great, we're almost finished. The last step is to define the method to update the label. At the bottom of the class, define the handleChangePlayerPotions method. Let's accept the potion count as a parameter. In the parameter list, add a parameter called newPotionCount. Lastly, set the potionslabel.text variable to the newPotionCount.toString method. The toString method is not just available for floats. Integers also have this method. We can use this method to convert an integer into a string, which is necessary for setting the label. Let's head over to Unity to play our game. As desired, the potion label contains our potion count. We can press the Q key to heal ourselves. As we do, the potion count gets reduced to 0. We can press the Q key to attempt to heal ourselves. Regardless, the potion count never goes below 0. Awesome! We've successfully created a UI element for the potion count. We're finished with the player's stats. In the next set of lectures, we're going to finish this section by adding the enemy's health to the game.